What's up, guys? Welcome back to another day with me, man. We are going to go check out a public auction today and see what they got. I've never really been to this auction before, so let's just check out what they got and then see what we're gonna do after that. So yeah. What's up, guys? We are back here with another update. We are at the public auction walk around, and I'll just stop at a few cars that I'm actually interested in checking out. This is a Toyota Camry with 172,000 miles. Inside looks fairly decent in here. Smells pretty decent. I'm pretty sure this will be a really good car. No body damage, nothing like that. It says the collector's edition, so that should be pretty good. We have a Buick Century right here. It does have unknown mileage. However, this one was taken from a parking stall because you do see it has the sticker, the parking sticker here. Not too bad in here. I'm sure that window's busted over there and this thing was just been sitting outside for a while. But I'm sure if you can get it for a really good price, this will be a really good flip. All the body is intact. I'm sure this thing will go for like a couple hundred or something like that. We got an Impala. It's pretty bashed up. I probably won't bid on that. They got a Benz that's pretty beat as well. The suspension on these things are crazy. Literally every last one we see is silver and the suspension is jacked up. They have like a Dodge Durango-ish truck, 179,000 miles. The body is pretty intact. Let's check out the inside. The inside doesn't look too bad. You don't have a radio. Looks pretty clean in here, pretty clean, little dusty, but all in all really clean. 170 like something thousand miles. Pretty decent truck though. Pretty decent truck. So we'll stay tuned for that. We also have a Grand Prix, a GT. Now this is something I really might be interested in right here. The GTs in LA sell really easy and they sell really good. So this one actually has 169,000 miles. Yeah, a little bit more miles than usual. However, I'm starting to think high mileage is the thing now with all these auction cars, because once they get so high in mileage, people don't even come pick them up. So that always makes it great for me, you know. But it does have 169K on the dash. The body is fairly good. No dents or dings, major dings like that. So we'll actually keep an eye on that one. We have another Buick Century. Same color, same year as this is the one before. However, this one has leather interior. Yeah, it was a smoker in this one. They was smoking some big kush. Big kush, full leather interior. No body damage on this one either. No body damage. This one has 128,000 miles, so this would actually be better than that buy over there. So yeah, we'll keep our eyes on this one, see if we can get it for like a couple $100 or so. They have an Infiniti i35, an older one, of course. I'm not a big fan of the older Infinitis. However, Infinitis in general are pretty decent. This is a pretty good looking car on the inside. All leather interior, pretty clean, no rips. So I'm pretty sure this one will be a pretty decent buy. Really nice car on the inside. Really clean compared to the other cars that are here so far. It has 164K miles. That's a pretty good, decent buy. They have a Cadillac CTS. 245 on the dash. It's definitely not the V. They painted it this ugly, horrible matte black. I'm sure this thing will go for super cheap. It's got these ugly wheels on it, but if we get it for like $100 and can LS swap this thing with a 6-speed, oh man, we'll be doing donuts in the canyons in no time. But I mean, me personally, I'd probably pass on it. But I mean, if you just want a caddy, the motor does look pretty good. So this might be a good buy. if you can get something done to that body. Alrighty, we have a Chevy Lumina, 183K. Paint is really bad. This car is really old. It's funny, my brother used to have one of these with like literally TVs everywhere you can put them. Literally both headrests, the ceiling, all type of stuff. This Chevy Lumina is gonna go for about $250, if that. Windows broken, of course. And you got a little TV down there. Literally, my brother had a TV right up here, everywhere in this car, like at least 10 or 9 TVs. Crazy. That was like maybe 07, 08. They got a Hyundai Accent. And this one is a stick shift. Really dirty in this joint. Definitely gonna pass on this one. But it's a stick shift, so it should sell pretty cheap. We have a van here, 200K miles. I'm sure this thing will go for like 250 bucks. This paint is like really damaged, really bad. They have that identical van here, all silver, and this one is clearly in a much better condition here. All these doors are locked, so we're not able to get in this one. Actually, we might be. Yeah. So this door is open. You can just see, compared to the other one, how clean this one actually is. And this one might not be a bad buy at 185,000 miles. Wow. They will win this one. The Hyundai Santa Fe. Looking all bad. All bad. We won't even look at that one because that one is just bad. We're not even looking. We know we're not gonna get that. So I have a Hyundai Elantra. Got a little woo-wham in the back. Let's check out the front really quick. Gonna need a fender. 143,000 miles on this one though. So it may not be too bad of a fix if you can get it at a cheap pricing. Because I know you're gonna be able to find those parts pretty cheap. The inside really isn't that bad. Definitely could use a cleaning. Oh man, the radio's out. Took the radio out. You're gonna need a little small mirror right there. Then you got a tequila kick back there. So me personally, I wouldn't buy it, but if you can get it for a good price, I'm sure it'll go pretty good. They got a Honda 4-door. These things will freaking last forever, a lifetime. But I'm not interested in the Honda, but you know, these things do last a lot, and it has 200K on the dash. The body is pretty in fair condition. Nothing too crazy on it. You guys, check out the interior. It is old, sloppy, worn out. You know, it is one of those 16-year-old first Hondas, you know. All right, let's check out the Infiniti, man, because this is probably the best looking car up here right now. And it has 212,000 miles. So you guys should see from the front. Minimal body damage. Minimal body damage. You got a little, you need a blinker light right there. Maybe some adjustment of the bumpers. 212,000 miles. The interior looks better than it than you think it would be with 200K on the dash. It's really not that bad back here, honestly. If you ask me, it's really not. Could be a lot worse. So we'll try to check this one out if we can get it for a really cheap price. I wouldn't mind bidding on it. So yeah, we'll keep this one in mind. We'll keep this one in mind. Motor's pretty shot. No cooling or nothing. So I don't know. We have to see when they start up. They got a little cold air intake there. As well, they had a cold air intake on the Grand Prix. Now this is a Hyundai Accent. This is a newer car. Got a little tequila kick right there. Now this will probably be the best buy here, honestly, at 73,000 miles. You got a little bumper damage in the front. You got a little rear damage in the back. Nothing too crazy. It can be fixed, and this I think will be a pretty good flip. So if you check out the inside, pretty dirty, but nothing that can't be turned into greatness, that's for sure. Nothing too crazy, literally just needs to be cleaned out. Get this bumper fixed and you're good to go. They have a nice little, not nice, but pretty old Cadillac 2-door, 100K miles. No body damage, real grandpa-ish and oldish. Smells like a whole freaking leather purse up in this joint. El Dorado. Yeah, definitely not for me, guys. But back in the day, man, we would have hopped on them things fast. They got a little Kia. I don't know if this is an accent or what, but it has 61K miles. The front rebar is bashed in a little bit. However, 61,000 miles, I'm sure this will be a pretty good buy, pretty easy fix. However, it looks like the seat belts and stuff is kind of worn, kind of whooped. I have another G35 here, just like the white one, but this one is all black. Same wheels, I believe it's the same year. Both have the same pretty much damage. That's kind of crazy. This one has the all black interior with a little TV up there. I don't know why this is like that, but if you just check in the back, it looks like they got a whole clusterfuck of just stuff going on here. But yeah, you're gonna need I don't know, this one seems kind of off, a bunch of little panels in the back seat, so I don't know if that's a good sign or not. I have this Ford Explorer, another 99. We just checked out one of these in the last video. This one is kind of whooped. Hate this tan interior, makes everything super hot in this joint, so we're gonna make this thing quick. Outdoors lock on that. Now they have this 2014 Charger. This one actually looks pretty good. You know, the back is pretty dirty. Remember, guys, I won one of these for like $4 grand in Miami. So I'm sure this one will probably go for around the same one. This one has 118,000 miles. Yeah. They literally took this car from my apartment building. That's crazy. Oh, and they got the ID in the front seat over there. That's wild. That's funny, y'all. They took this car from my building. And they actually have a couple of cars lined up over here. Let's check out this Honda Pilot, or I don't know. I think this is the Pilot, I believe, but not too sure. But it does look pretty decent inside. However, it's the tan interior. I'm hating that right now. Oh, this is the CR-V Honda. I'm sorry, I don't know Hondas too well, guys. But I mean, it is a decent looking Honda. Doesn't tell you the mileage. Oh, 228,000 miles. I mean, it's a Honda, so it's still got a lot of kicking room. All you got to do is really just wash it up. You got a Ford Explorer. Not really interested in that. They got a Cadillac truck, one of those things that Uberman got, but his was like water damaged. But this thing is pretty clean in the inside, if you ask me. Like, I can't even front. This is a pretty clean caddy. And it's got 218,000 miles on the dash. Yeah, I won't mind bidding on this one. It actually has the spare tire in the trunk. So that's a good sign there. So we can actually probably bid on this, get the tire changed, and probably sell it instantly. At least that's what I'm thinking. But it does have a high mileage, so have to keep some consideration there. They have a pretty whooped, this thing flipped, and it does have biohazard. I don't know, he was probably mudding and sliding, freaking slid this thing off a cliff or something. But it for surely is whooped all around. Yeah, you're gonna need some serious body work to get that rocking A1. Have a nice Ford little Ranger truck, 167,000 miles. Now this is something I'm interested in as well. You guys know I've been looking for a little miniature truck or something, and it looks like this one is pretty decent on the inside. Nothing too crazy going on. The back window shattered, of course. Bunch of little rocks and construction stuff, so we can actually buy a boat and hook it up on the back of that tow. So yeah, I'm actually probably going to bid on this this Ranger right here too, and see what we can do, if we can catch a steal on that. A little van, nothing too crazy there. A Honda, 142,000 miles on the dash. Doesn't look too crazy. We might be able to get it at a really good price, and it is stick shift, so you know, people don't really buy stick shift cars like that. So I'm pretty sure this one right here is going to go for really, really cheap. Really, really cheap. They have a Kia. I don't even think that one's in the sale. And I forgot to mention, they have a couple of cars on the side over here for sale. This is a F650 Super Duty with the big mook on the back, big rear axles. Feel me? You can see what's under there. You can see the tranny and everything. This is a pretty crazy looking truck. Pretty big, pretty beefed up. Just throw a freaking like a seater on the back, like something where people can seat, and you throw it painted all black. Man, that thing would be pretty sick, I think. They also have this trailer for sale. This thing is pretty whooped. Pretty whooped. If you see in the front, it has like a bunch of little pieces, like they hit some type of wall or something. Nothing too crazy to see under there. Let's see if you can't even open it. It's too dark in there to see, honestly. But I'm curious to see what this trailer is going to go for. We can hook this up right to the back of the Ford Ranger and get to moving. Man, this Mustang is whooped. See, no matter where we go, Mustang's always going to end up in this place. That's crazy. Oh yeah, they hit the back of this thing woo whammy real bad. Yeah, they totaled this out real fast. It's all bad. But hey, got this BMW 330i. Ironically enough, this is still a clean title. But your airbags are blown. Oh, it has a little TV in there. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen one of those on these cars before. Would be a dope car if it wasn't so bad and so bad of a freaking fix. But yeah, it's just too whooped. I'm guessing these over here are like the super whoop cars that just are like super crashed and they just don't run. That one looked like it burnt up. It's crazy. But if you think we can fix it, and this one is not a salvage title, this one is actually still clean title, so if you're able to fix it, you might even be able to get this thing for like $200 or something like that. Too bad I don't got any parts for this car. I didn't even see this trailer. They got like a little enclosed trailer up here. This one is probably something I'll definitely be interested in. Oh dang, they was freaking living up in this thing. They got their whole closet, all type of little gets and gadgets. They had like a stove. Yeah, they was definitely living in this thing. That's crazy. They got the electricity set up, couch over there. So yeah, guys, I'm sure if you can get this trailer for pretty cheap, man, I definitely would buy it. So we're gonna try to see if we can get something here today. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video, man. Stay tuned for the next video where we actually see what these cars are going for and if we actually won anything. So as always, guys, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, peace.